What up? What up? What up? What up? We are live, man. We are live. Episode 54, the Sip Smoke Sports Podcast. Welcome one, welcome all. I'm your host, Smurf Dog, Eddie Guns, Papa Smurf, whatever you want to call me. Just spell my damn name right. I'd like to welcome y'all in along with the usual suspects, minus one. What up, fellas? How y'all doing, man?
Living life.
Yeah,
Life is
good,
always grand.
y'all had a good weekend?
Oh yes, yeah. It was alright.
It's always.
Well, I was working, but
My week don't never end. How about
Yeah,
that?
making money ain't a bad weekend, man.
that ain't a bad weekend, man. Just trying to figure out how to get this shit to where I can do it myself. Cut out the middleman.
I feel you. I feel you. I know. You know. Don't say that on. Well, they might watch this. And, oh, he trying to do it.
Shit. I'm just saying. I think I got a new mentor, man. I'm just gonna see what I'm gonna talk to him tomorrow, man. This dude, in fuck, I forgot where he lives. But I met him on my private investigator Facebook thing. He seemed like he gonna give me some good information. So
Okay.
work it out.
Hey. To those who are still out there deployed, to those who are in garrison, to those who just serving, period, man. We appreciate y'all.
Always.
Y'all turn to hold it down.
Salute the service.
Hold it down. Salute the
The
service.
line. The line.
Let's see.
What's the first topic of the day?
That's what he gonna have to do right there. Use his legs. Dude, missed that field goal. Let's see what I got, man.
Oh,
So let me put this up there. Oh, let me take that down. Hey, we do not own the rights to any music, videos, or stats on the show, except for the song that's playing right now. We just some old war vets talking about sports, keeping the hood professional. G, what they need to do?
Get off our nut sacks. Get off these nuts.
Oh man, look at Derrick Henry. I appreciate y'all tuning in, man. That dude's a machine.
he's a monster. He's a Mack
He's a
truck.
machine. Yeah, man. Once he get going, man.
I'm saying the most embarrassing thing you could, as an NFL player against him, is get stiffed armed by Derrick Henry.
Shit, stand in
That's
front
the
of him.
most. You gotta go to therapy after.
The most embarrassing thing is standing in front of him.
Oh, bro,
That
I'm
was
stiff
a
on
modern. He's a modern day Christian Okoye.
Bro, I would rather get ran over than him stiff on me. I'm sorry.
I don't want neither. That's a
You
life
go stiff on
insurance
me,
policy
dude.
they got to take out on you for that one.
I'll punch him in. I'll punch him in his.
All right,
in his groin.
so the Ravens Saints is tomorrow night.
Mhm.
We already talked about the Eagles Friday. Talked about the Eagles win on Friday. Titans Chiefs right now. Pep the only one who picked the Titans. Yo, we all picked the Bills, man. Jets fucking won.
Shocking,
Very
But-
shocking.
but them Jets, man.
Hey, they defense is keeping them in a lot, and they defense is keeping them in the game.
Playing inspired. They playing inspired.
They have a really good, solid defense. I like Sauce Gardner, man. You can't try that guy, or he'll pick the pass off, man.
Yeah,
They solid,
yeah. I think they took the identity of their head coach on very well.
of course.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
And so, their communication and their, I like I said, I like their defense. It's pretty surprising how they're playing. So.
So, here's what I do. We do this. Since Pep ain't here, we still gonna talk about it, of course. G, what'd you think? What'd you think about the Bill side of it?
So from what I saw, because like I said, I fell asleep. But from what I saw, I thought the Bills was finna run all through them because they was moving the ball. Except, he kept throwing them picks. I think he threw 2 of them.
Well, he was gonna bust their ass until he threw them picks, and then
And that's what I had to go
You know
back.
what I'm saying, son?
I had to go back and remember. Hey, I forgot.
They were looking good, y'all mean?
Looking good, y'all mean?
Well, except for the picks, my G.
Yo,
You know what I'm saying?
in the game in question per se.
With my Timbs on.
Y'all know, right?
With my Timbs on. But it was, man. Huh?
Oh, shit.
I thought they was finna run by. I thought they was finna run all through the Jets.
Okay.
But that dude, Sauce Gardner, oh my God.
Yeah, man.
Hey,
He's
something
nice.
different,
He's nice.
His stock goes
He's
up
nice.
week by week.
man. That boy something different.
I mean, I
So
guess
what you got on? Oh, go ahead.
the only thing that was helping Buffalo was they got a seriously mobile quarterback.
Yeah,
And he likes to he likes to give hits.
yeah. He don't mind contact.
Yeah. And he get up laughing at you. So, it's all good. From what I saw
Well,
about the Jets.
I'm gonna let BA do that.
Oh, okay. There you go.
What'd you see from the Jets, BA? Did you watch the game? Or you was working?
I was flipping it around. I was flipping between the games.
Okay.
What I saw with the Jets is an inspiring defense. It's just like you said. The defense is keeping the Jets in games when the offense makes weird mistakes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But
they got a quarterback making weird mistakes, man.
weird mistakes.
That dude be trying to do way too much.
And what year is he in?
Second.
Second or third.
That makes sense.
He operating out his pay grade.
Yeah. So that makes sense. I can understand some of the mistakes he's making because he's actually on a team that's actually doing stuff, but now he's just trying to show his worth by making these weird ass decisions, which he shouldn't. Even he admitted it at the end of the game at the interview. But I'm telling you, their defense is
They defense
inspired.
is out, man.
It's
They
inspired.
they front four is nice. They can rush without blitzing, but Robert Saleh, he's aggressive, so they'll blitz 1 or 2 every now and then. Their corners are solid.
Yeah.
Their safeties, you don't hear much from them. They solid on every level. They linebackers will come hit you. I like their defense, and
They don't
from
get
an
a lot of
offensive
penalties.
perspective, even with Brees Hall being injured, Carter ran the ball well today, and they ran right down Buffalo's throat, man.
Yeah.
I like shit. We about to run this mud because they got a nice little makeshift offensive line too. The
And if
offensive
you-
line ain't bad, man.
And if you come in half stepping with them, they gonna show you why you shouldn't have been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Their only issue is a quarterback.
Yeah.
That's
He got
that's their
to make
wild
better
card.
decisions, man.
Yeah, that's their wild
He
card.
got to make better decisions. Which, again, you never know what's going to happen in the offseason. They might move on from him. I don't know.
All right, Pep, we see you.
Yeah. But, yeah, like I said, that you're right, Guns. Their only real weakness is the quarterback
That's the
decision
only
making,
question
man.
mark. They built like the 49ers, man. Their only question mark is the quarterback.
I had high hopes for the kid. Hopefully, maybe they'll give him another chance in year 3. But I see them bringing in a veteran, man.
How many draft picks they getting next week? In the next one, I
don't
see.
know.
I'm. Oh, Pep just said not me. Yeah, I foresee them getting rid of that guy.
Mm.
He's either going to be relegated to a backup, or
That's what I'm saying. I see them bringing in a veteran.
Yeah.
Like, maybe
like Jimmy G.
What's Geno Smith playing on a 1-year contract?
I don't know.
Geno
Jimmy G
Smith.
to the Jets.
I mean, but that might happen. No, he gonna go to Green Bay.
Is he an
He
unrestricted
trade for Brett Favre.
Garoppolo?
He going to Green Bay.
Why would he go to Green Bay?
I was going to say.
They're going to make a trade for Brett Favre.
Brett Favre.
I mean, not Brett Favre. I'm sorry.
Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers. Yeah.
You keep saying that. And
Who they gonna trade for Aaron Rodgers?
Jimmy G.
He's an unrestricted free agent. He'll be gone.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know
Well,
that.
they
I didn't know that.
restructured his contract. Was it for 1 year or for 2? I gotta look at it now.
Jimmy
G.
G.
I forgot they restructured his contract.
I'm telling you, Aaron Rodgers going to be a 49 next year.
They ain't gonna pay $50 million for a quarterback, man.
Bruh.
He has to take
They got other people to pay. They gonna pay Christian McCaffrey.
Pay cut, dude.
Aaron Rodgers will take a pay cut to go to San Francisco.
No, he won't. No, he won't.
Shit. Okay.
He's selfish.
Man, he getting that State Farm money. He's straight.
If he wasn't selfish, he wouldn't be getting paid $50 million this year for a season.
Well, I'm just saying. I'm putting it on record right now. I think Aaron Rodgers is going to be a 49 next year.
Okay.
Or he's going to retire.
He might be a Los Angeles Ram. They
ain't gonna let that happen.
They stupid enough to go do that.
But they line is terrible. So Aaron Rodgers ain't gonna go there. I'm telling you, San Francisco is set up to where that's what Aaron Rodgers wants. He got weapons and he got a line and a defense that can hold shit down. And right now he in Green Bay with dudes that just like they got butter on their hands before they go in the game. Like they've been sitting around eating barbecue right before they start catching balls. They just hands is wet.
They not,
bro. That one. Let me think about it.
I'm just gonna say it like this. I don't see it happening,
bro. I saw too many drop passes.
I don't either.
That were hit them dudes dead in their hands.
Oh, I'm just saying I don't see Aaron Rodgers to the 49ers. Oh, got him.
Y'all didn't see McCaffrey going to the 49ers, but it happened.
Well, I kind of linked some stuff to it. Like, he went to Stanford. His dad played for Mike Shanahan, and shit like that. It was some stuff that I linked together, and I was like, well, can't say it won't happen,
right?
And shit, he don't want to go to Denver, even though he grew up there. Why would he want to go there? That's a dumpster fire. He'll be getting the same usage as he did in Carolina. So the only real logical choice, he didn't want to go to Buffalo either because shit, it's cold as hell there.
Yeah.
So I guess the only logical choice was, and we weren't gonna let him go to the Rams because the Rams was trying to get him too.
Did y'all see that during the last few days of the trade deadline that Denver was trying to trade
Russell Wilson
for Geno? Oh.
Yeah, that's a kick in the nuts, man.
That's sad, man.
That's a kick in the nuts for Russ right there.
That's sad. That and Tyler Lockett's statement of it's nice playing when you can play without somebody always trying to take credit for everything. I was like, oh shit. He let us know what the locker room was like. And I heard it before. I mean, I kind of saw some little rumblings, when people left that they wasn't really cool with Russell. Which is surprising because his media appearance seems like he's the greatest dude on earth, but not in the locker room, obviously.
Well, fuck Russell Wilson. Fuck the Denver Broncos as a staff, record label, and a conglomerate.
That's a record label. You want your dancing off the video?
Seattle Seahawks. Fuck you too. Fuck them all. Super Bowl on their lips. We said that was going to happen, didn't we?
We really didn't talk too much about it. I mean, I just put it up here to be putting it up, you know. I don't give a fuck either way. Well, I guess the reason why I put this up is to ask y'all now. Y'all still think they're going to try and get Alabama in the college football playoff, even with 2 losses?
They done fell too far, yo.
I think they still going to try and put them in there, man. I promise you. I promise you they will.
What's going to happen is, so either Ohio State or Michigan is going to make it, and it's going to be Georgia, Tennessee, and they're going to try and throw TCU in there. They're going to try it.
TCU's got to go undefeated, though.
They're going to try it.
They got to go undefeated. That's the only way. If they lose a game, they're done. They'll try to put Alabama in there, or
it'll be two Big Ten teams in there then.
Yeah, I guess. Or Oregon.
Well, TCU's number 4, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
But you know they're in the Big 12, so they don't really respect them like that. So if TCU lose a game, they gonna fall. They gonna fall far too. They gonna fall so far they ain't gonna have no chance to get back in there.
So their next game, TCU's
so that's
next
what I'm
game,
saying. They gotta win out.
It's gonna be rough because they play Texas next Saturday.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. They still gotta play Texas.
Texas, Baylor, and then Iowa State.
Yeah, that Baylor game won't be no slouch either.
So, I mean, I'm looking at the top 25 right now. If Ohio State wins out, I mean,
they'll be in. Them or Michigan.
The
Whichever
only thing
one
that I was going to say
wins the conference.
It's going to come down to the last game of the season for them. Because Michigan and Ohio State play November 20th.
The winner of that game and the winner of the Big Ten will go to the college football playoff.
Well, whoever wins this game is going to win the Big Ten.
Yeah.
Because the Big Ten West sucks.
Yeah.
They're trash. So, I mean...
I just feel like they still going to try and talk Alabama into that college football playoff.
And if they do, my college football watching will greatly diminish, just like the NFL. Because you can't put
Derrick Henry.
You can't put a team in there that lost.
That dude is a machine, man.
That lost a significant. They lost to Tennessee. And then they lose to, and I'm not saying LSU is trash, but they lose to Tennessee and then they turn around and they lose to LSU. So
LSU 6-2.
You right. So I'm just gonna throw it out there. That Alabama loss, you know who that loss is on? Solely Nick Saban. Because Nick Saban had the opportunity to kick 2 freaking field goals, 2 extra points.
You know how I feel about that, man.
Yeah, me too. Damn, too. He had an opportunity to kick 2 extra points. So when it came down, you just basically told your defense and your defensive coordinator, I don't have no confidence in y'all. None. And that's why they lost that game.
Yeah. Man, look, I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm sorry. I got to interject. Derrick Henry is a motherfucking monster, dog.
I said that, yeah.
I know. I mean, I just
a machine, man.
They keep showing replays, like, dude.
Yeah.
Old boy had a clear shoestring tackle on this dude, and he's so strong he ran through it. It don't make no sense.
Ooh.
He's the predator of the NFL. Now he's back in the game. It's about to be, oh, Lord Jesus.
Yeah, because they down on the goal line.
Bruh. Derrick Henry something different, man.
Give it to him. When did they get Hooper?
This season?
Touchdown.
Yeah, man. The LSU Alabama game went just like I thought it would. I knew the LSU quarterback would end up using his legs a lot, man. That would hurt the Alabama defense. He made a few throws. The defense made a few stops.
I mean, and they totally took 31 out the game. I can't remember his name. They totally took him out of the game. He was ineffective the whole game.
Oh, Will Anderson.
Yeah, Will Anderson. He was totally ineffective the whole game.
Yeah.
He got in little here and there's, but he had no bearing. He had no impact on that game. So, and yes, Pep, they probably won't because LSU is first in the division, but it really don't mean shit. And yes, they should have.
Well, I would say Oregon too, right? If they went out, I think both of them got one loss. So they could take the win of the Pac-12.
Let's see.
Better be out there, Padre, man.
Yeah. This was the best weekend to go.
Watch out for them stingrays, dog. I mean, not stingrays, but jellyfish. Watch out for them jellyfish, dude.
Yeah, Oregon got one loss, and SC got one loss.
Nah, I don't want Oregon to play Georgia again. You're right. Maybe they'll be better prepared if they play them again.
I hate that. This is gonna put a bad taste in my mouth what I'm about to say, but SC still got to play Notre Dame.
I think Notre Dame just had a good weekend, man. I still think they overrated.
Oh, no doubt. I just.
So who you got? Notre Dame or USC in that game then?
USC, because I would never root for Notre Dame.
Notre Dame.
Hell no. I'll root for the Cowboys before I root for Notre Dame.
Dallas or Oklahoma?
Say
What do you mean?
You said Cowboys. To Dallas? You vote for Dallas Cowboys?
Dallas Cowboys or Oklahoma State?
I would root for the Dallas Cowboys before I root for Notre Dame.
Notre Dame?
Yes.
That's a deep statement, man.
I would never root for Notre Dame.
You meant that shit.
Never.
Never?
Never.
I don't believe it.
I don't root for Notre Dame either. But I ain't gonna go as far as say I root for the Cowboys. I just can't do that. I just can't do that.
But you see why it's never gonna happen.
I get it. I get it.
It's not gonna happen.
Oh, it's a deep statement. It's it's unnecessary statement, but it's deep. It's an unnecessary shot, but okay.
Nah,
LA Rams
It's
prevent
a
a
skippity pass.
win.
It's all good. It's all good. Take the skippity pass when you can, man. I'm gonna find mine in a minute.
That Rams, what's his name gonna retire, man?
Who? Matt Stafford?
Nah,
Or Tom Brady?
Nah, the D lineman. What's his name? For the Rams.
Aaron Donald?
Yeah,
Aaron Donald after this season, yeah, he probably will.
He gone. He ain't putting up with this shit no more. You can see the look on his face.
I see him going. I think he gonna lobby to get to a team that's gonna get another chip, man.
Nah, he was ready to retire last year.
That's what he say.
He's gonna go to a team that's gonna get another chip before he retires. I'm telling you, I'm telling you, his mentality seems like he's one of those guys that's gonna chase. He's chasing another championship, just like Odell Beckham. With this whole, which more than likely he's been signed with Dallas, which is whatever. I'm cool with it. I don't mind having another weapon.
Well, you see, before the trade deadline, Dallas was going after Jerry Jeudy, and Denver said nope.
Yeah.
Denver said, nah, y'all not offering enough.
Oh, that's just like who was going after well, it was several teams going after old boy in Arizona.
Who
the receiver, number one receiver.
Hopkins?
D-Hop.
Yeah, D-Hop, yeah. Which is surprising.
Why?
Why is it surprising?
Yeah.
They would think that they would think that they would even trade for him.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Like, why would you let that go? Why would you let him go?
Yeah.
Like, they never said the offers that they came out with or whatever. Because I think Green Bay was one of the teams that was trying to get him. But
yeah, they were going after
there's no offer. There is no offer you can give for that caliber player.
Yeah.
Oh, it's an offer. It's an offer. It's,
I mean, without it being detrimental to the team.
Yeah,
exactly.
it just
like, what are you gonna give up?
Would the offer make sense?
Give him up.
It is.
Because he's a guarantee. I mean, he's a guaranteed dynamic weapon. That's just like San Francisco giving up Deebo Samuels, or Seahawks giving up DK Metcalf. There's nobody you can offer to replace that player.
DK Metcalf, I think he's going to want to leave next year too.
Oh yeah,
He just re-signed, didn't he?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, he didn't get re-signed.
I don't think so.
Let's take a look. See,
I think he extended. I don't think he resigned.
He wanted a long-term contract.
Right.
Let's look.
But but I mean, I'm just saying though, like I said, the mentality is, why would you even try to offer? I mean, I got it. Throw something out there and see if it stick on the wall. But honestly, what can you offer to pull D-Hop, probably one of the best receivers? Well, not probably, but one of the best receivers in the league, best hands in the league.
Yeah.
Away. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna happen. Like, it's like a waste of time. Like, focus on somebody else. But I thought it was pretty interesting.
I'm gonna keep looking for his contract.
Okay.
Oh, you looking up? All right.
Yeah.
So that last drive that Tampa had the ball, man, LA was clearly in the prevent a win defense.
Clearly.
Hoping that maybe Aaron Donald could get to him and make a play.
Right.
Before he throw the ball to somebody that's wide the fuck open.
During a 7-step drop, they only rushing 4. Made no fucking
sense. That strategy didn't work well.
At all. When Tom Brady started doing a 7-step drop, that's when you start bringing more than 4. And they did not do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
You trying to blitz him when he's doing a 3-step drop and getting the ball out of his hands real quick, stepping up in the pocket, getting the ball out real quick. But you wait. Now you're bringing more than 4 during that time. But you wait until this dude doing a 7-step drop to keep it at daggone 4.
Right.
Rushing, it was like I said, man. I don't know what's going on in LA. I don't understand how their defensive mindset is. Sure, I got it. You got Aaron Donald, and you putting everything on this dude, but you can't rush 4 when they got I won't say max protect, but they got an extra lineman, and they got a running back blocking. So it's 6 on 4.
Got to bring one more than what they can block. That's all you need.
Exactly.
So
it's 5 on 4 or 6 on 4. You gotta do something different. And this dude, I'm telling you, if you look back at the last play, that dude was dropped back doing a step drop, and that dude had time to bounce and scan and go through every progression and let the ball go. Yep. It was just dumb defensive calling, man. I don't understand it.
Guns, you was right. DK Metcalf, they extended his contract. Okay. So they got him through 2025.
Okay.
Yeah, so they did extension, not a re-sign.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's still there with
he's still there. That's what. Yeah.
So he basically, if he wants to leave, he can leave.
No, because he got $30 million guaranteed. He's
because that
2025.
Right.
He leaves before that without them trading him. He is going to have to give back that $30 million. He got $30 million up front, and then he got 58 million guaranteed.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he ain't going to work.
Yeah, that boy gonna have Thugnificent living across the street from him. Yeah. Booty butt.
Oh, shit. Thugnificent.
Hell yeah.
Jesus.
Thugnificent.
Oh man, I gotta watch the Boondocks again. They did put Thugnificent. I'm watching Boondocks tomorrow.
So I don't never understand this defense though, man.
What do you mean?
Hey, what's going on, big bro?
The preventer.
I just don't understand the prevent a win defense. Why the?
Yeah, I'm just the bend don't break defense don't make no sense to me either.
Well,
you might as well go press coverage, and if your corners or safeties get pass interference, and it's the same thing as them playing 15, 20 yards off. You still giving them the yards, so you might as well press them, see if you get an interception from it, and play tough defense, man. Instead of giving them the whole field.
And they let.
I just call it lazy. I call it lazy defensive calling. It's lazy defensive calling.
It's dumb.
It's lazy.
Well, it can be dumb. It can be lazy.
Oh yeah, it can be both for sure.
Bottom line, it's gonna prevent you from winning.
More times than not, it is.
The only time I would run a prevent defense is if I know that if they score, there is no chance in hell of them winning the game. Not when they're down.
Well, yeah, when they're not, when they have no chance of hell of winning, that's different. But when you are down and you trying to, or if you're within 3 points and you trying to run a prevent defense, that's stupid.
BA.
Yeah.
That's what we're saying. We're saying that it's going to cost you a game.
Yeah, every time.
You're down 4 to the man that is tagged the GOAT. And you
passing every defense on the planet.
He's gone on some classic runs, and you just gonna let him sit there and throw the ball.
That's all I'm saying. The whole time I was watching the game, I like, dude.
And then you let the receivers get to the outside and run out of bounds.
Yeah.
That's just.
And you see that Tom Brady's calling his own plays at that point. He was calling his own plays. He took the game totally in his hands.
I don't think he was calling his own plays.
No, he was calling his own plays. Yes, he was.
They probably just know, work the sideline, or work the middle, and then work the sideline.
I don't think he was calling his own plays for this one.
Said it. Even Tony Romo said it. He was calling his own fucking plays.
I think that he was calling audibles based off of the play, because for every play there's an audible to it. So he was probably
or 3 audibles.
Audibling. He was probably audibling or hot routing somebody, or just changing routes. I don't think.
Oh shit!
That was dumb as shit.
Did they? Wow.
But I just.
But yeah, I'm listening to you. I'm sorry.
I was doing the same thing you was doing, but I just don't think he was at that point in time, because on that timeout he walked over, him and Leftwich was talking, and then Leftwich showed him something, and Brady was looking down and was like, okay, they was having a conversation about the plays, like, yo, they come out of this, we run audible into this. So I don't think he's caught, because Tom Brady has trust and confidence in Byron Leftwich.
Oh yeah,
he has confidence in him. So I mean, yeah, I don't think he was calling an audible, but yeah, not calling his own. I don't think he was calling his own play. Not on that drive, because everything else that they was doing the whole game, if you watch the whole game, he really wasn't doing shit.
You know why I think he was calling his own play?
Why is that?
During that last drive, because he wasn't looking at his wristband.
Exactly.
Well, they also got the helmet mic too.
Yeah, but true.
They also got that, so he could be looking in his they could be play 32 or black 66, some shit. And then he's listening. He be like, okay, black 66. That's the play. They're calling plays. Byron Leftwich is not dumb enough. He's very smart. He's calling plays that he know Brady is comfortable with in that crunch time, because of the plays that they was just running was the same shit he did in New England, winning Super Bowls.
Yeah.
Well, I agree with you. I agree with you on the relationship between Tom Brady and Leftwich. But I'm saying, again, the last 6 minutes of the game, when Tom Brady had the ball, he was calling his own plays, man. He went in with the first initial play, and then after that, he was calling his own plays. I'm telling you.
I was saying on that last drive.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
6 minutes, it's possible he was calling his own plays because they started to speed the game up. You know, he looked at his wristband a lot less than what he did.
He never looked at the sidelines. He just was calling plays.
Yeah. He probably telling them what routes, lining them up in certain formations, and calling them, telling them what routes that he comfortable with from what he see on the defense, and go from there, man.
But again, that's nothing new with Tom Brady.
Nah, you know they ain't gonna do too much running in that situation.
No.
Yeah, because like they said about Joe Montana, Troy Aikman, Randall Cunningham, McNabb. They were coaches on the field.
You tried.
I know. I just want to see you.
You tried. I can see the look like no response.
I was like, come on, man. You ain't no response to that.
You tried.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, but like Peyton Manning, you know what I'm saying? Like, this dude is a coach on the field, man. He's an actual coach on the field. So
Donovan McNabb was better than what's that motherfucking name who won the Super Bowl? Nick Foles. He better than Nick Foles and Carson Wentz.
G shut down.
Oh no, I didn't. I just don't want.
Okay, let's move on.
I give you he's better than Carson Wentz and Nick Foles, because I ain't like neither one of them. So
okay.
Hey, I heard that they finna do 2 McNabb statues, one in street clothes and one in uniform.
See, now he tripping. BA tripping now.
They gonna have
2 two different statues, man.
Because they want to show him walking in the stadium in his suit, and they want to show him on the field dominating.
Bruh. He is not that fictional character called Rocky.
Oh, come on now.
Rocky is a protected.
I've been there.
Rocky is a protected statue.
I've been there.
He ain't got security around him, but trust and believe.
He don't.
After they stole that damn statue and they recovered it, yeah, they make sure.
Wait a minute, that was true? That really happened?
Yeah.
What? I thought that was an urban legend.
So sidebar, Guns, you said you done seen the statue?
I've been there, yeah.
Was it at the top of the steps?
Nah, I know they took it from the top and moved it down.
Yeah, so
down at the bottom of the steps.
So he's seen it. He's seen it after the aftermath.
Right.
That statue was stolen. Somebody stole that statue from the
first. I saw it in 2015.
Yeah, that statue got stolen, and they recovered it. They found it in a warehouse. Because what are you gonna do with that statue? That's like the statue of Ben Franklin in the city of Philadelphia. You ain't pawning that shit off.
They gonna do the same thing like they did when they stole when First Cav stole Osama bin Laden statue. I'm sorry, not Osama bin Laden, but Saddam Hussein statue on a horse.
Yeah, I mean they ain't putting no.
But dog, when did that happen?
Like 7, 8, or 9, something like that.
Bruh, I thought that was an urban legend. I was like, "Boy, you for real?" And just like you said, I was like, "What are they gonna do with it? Sell it overseas to like a?"
That shit ain't gonna make it out the country. So anyway,
a lot of shit make it out the country. Player.
Sidebar complete.
Say the shit.
Remarks complete.
Learn something new every day, man. I thought that shit was an urban legend, dog, for real.
So, like I was saying, they went prevent a win defense against Tom Brady, man, which was
stupid.
Like the ultimate mistake, man.
It's almost like they don't. It's almost like they have no film study and actually look at their opponent. This dude destroys.
That guy's been in the league 20-something years, though.
You don't need film study for Tom Brady.
You know what he does.
Yeah.
He destroys
like the Giants. The Giants beat him because they kept putting heat on him.
Yeah.
Fuck laying back. Fuck a prevent a win. Nah, you gonna have to go beat us.
They went cover 2 and was bringing some heat on him.
Yeah. These dudes just sat back and let him play duck hunt.
Pull the linebackers back.
He's bopping them like duck hunt.
Putting the gun in the top corner of the screen.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Just busting their skull like duck hunt, man.
Boy, they had the cheat code on it.
Like duck hunt.
Tiburon,
dog. Tiburon.
Had that damn cheat code on his ass.
Yep. Wow, what's some dumbass shit?
00X, 00 triangle, square.
That's the worst.
R2,
man.
Doing them.
That prevent a win defense is the worst shit a motherfucker could ever do.
Ever. That and a screen pass. Where you ain't got but one blocker out there.
Yeah.
The obvious screen plays. The obvious.
It shit ain't obvious. I mean, if you see trips to one side, yo, you see trips to one side, you can almost guarantee it's a bubble screen.
Yeah.
Yes. You can almost guarantee that.
I hate those.
That's what I mean. Obvious. It's obvious, man. But what I hate, the play I hate the most in the NFL, because I've never seen it work except for a few times with special running backs, is the delayed draw. Like, I can't stand that fucking play. God, it's so goddamn obvious, man. You know, I can call it out before, you know, if I'm watching the game, I can call out, oh, here comes the delayed draw. Quarterback drops back, passes the ball twice, and then hands it off. Come on, yo.
Statue of
Come on. And it goes straight up the middle. Stop it.
Use against over-aggressive defenses, man.
Bro, I hate that play.
That's when you come too hard on the outside and your middle is soft.
Yeah.
Shit.
That shit only works when the team ain't got no middle push, man. When
Exactly.
the defensive team don't have no push up the middle. But if you run it against teams that got push up the middle, you dumb.
Every time. And if you, I mean, that's what drives me at the wall. Like, if you're an offense coordinator, you know that this defense has a strong push up the middle or their front four is strong. That delayed draw shit never fucking works.
Yeah.
Never works. But it's always gonna go to the. It's always gonna go into the the A gap, B gap, C gap, and they're always gonna be clogged up.
That's if
Makes
you
no
got,
sense.
That's if you got hard push. If you got a defensive front four, like Philly, like the Jets, like San Francisco, Dallas, that shit ain't happening. Not on duty. Not on duty. Not on shit. Even Buffalo. That shit is not happening.
Let's see.
I lost my sound, so give me 1 second, man.
Now we
Okay.
hear. Oh, you lost yours.
You can't hear us.
Yeah.
Put this back up here. So, I expect Lamar Jackson to have a great game tomorrow.
Ravens Saints. Yeah.
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 I expect Lamar to have a great game tomorrow.
I expect him to have a Justin Fields rushing type day.
Yeah, I want to see Roquan Smith too.
Oh.
Because, you know, they picked him up from the Bears.
Yeah. That's gonna be real interesting to see how the Saints deal with that on both sides of the ball. On the offensive end, what scheme are you running for old boy? And then on your defensive side, how you gonna stop Lamar? Because Lamar can throw the ball.
Yeah.
You're not gonna go hard on him because if he fucking take off on you, you stupid as fuck. And then the offensive end, if you daggone double team Roquan Smith, it's an L.
I'm back. I can hear y'all now. Give me 1 second, man. I'm gonna go get some.
All right, I'm going to take a bathroom break.
Alrighty then.
Eros Body Essentials is your black and veteran-owned one-stop online store for bath and shower products to soothe your mind, body, and soul. These all-natural products do not contain palm oil, mica powder, or perfumes. Only essential oils and FDA-approved ingredients. Go to erosbodyessentials.com for your essential bath and shower needs. Eros Body Essentials is your black and veteran-owned one-stop online store for bath and shower products to soothe your mind, body, and soul. These all-natural products do not contain palm oil, mica powder, or perfumes. Only essential oils and FDA-approved ingredients. Go to erosbodyessentials.com for your essential bath and shower needs. Eros Body Essentials is your black and veteran-owned one-stop online store for bath and shower products to soothe your mind, body, and soul. These all-natural products do not contain palm oil, mica powder, or perfumes. Only essential oils and FDA-approved ingredients. Go to erosbodyessentials.com for your essential bath and shower needs. Eros Body Essentials is your black and veteran-owned one-stop online store for bath and shower products to soothe your mind, body, and soul. These all-natural products do not contain palm oil, mica powder, or perfumes. Only essential oils and FDA-approved ingredients. Go to erosbodyessentials.com for your essential bath and shower needs. Eros Body Essentials is your black and veteran-owned one-stop online store for bath and shower products to soothe your mind, body, and soul. These all-natural products do not contain palm oil, mica powder, or perfumes. Only essential oils and FDA-approved ingredients. Go to erosbodyessentials.com for your essential bath and shower needs. Eros Body Essentials is your black and veteran-owned one-stop online store for bath and shower products to soothe your mind, body, and soul. These all-natural products do not contain palm oil, mica powder, or perfumes. Only essential oils and FDA-approved ingredients. Go to erosbodyessentials.com for your essential bath and shower needs. Eros Body Essentials is your black and veteran-owned one-stop online store for bath and shower products to soothe your mind, body, and soul. These all-natural products do not contain palm oil, mica powder, or perfumes. Only essential oils and FDA-approved ingredients. Go to erosbodyessentials.com for your essential bath and shower needs. Eros Body Essentials is your black and veteran-owned one-stop online store for bath and shower products to soothe your mind, body, and soul. These all-natural products do not contain palm oil, mica powder, or perfumes. Only essential oils and FDA-approved ingredients. Go to erosbodyessentials.com for your essential bath and shower needs. Eros Body Essentials is your black and veteran-owned one-stop online store for bath and shower products to soothe your mind, body, and soul. These all-natural products do not contain palm oil, mica powder, or perfume. Only essential oils and FDA-approved ingredients. Go to erosbodyessentials.com for your essential bath and shower needs.
Hey, what's up everybody? Fit Zone Home Fitness has returned. Our Hit Zone classes will be now every Tuesdays and Thursdays at 5 a.m. Central Standard Time, coming live from my new location at Anytime Fitness Van Austin. So again, if you are interested in rejoining the zone, let's get your information to me as quickly as possible. Message me in the comments down below and I will get you the link sent out to you. Again, Fit Zone Home Fitness Hit Zone classes are back every Tuesday and Thursday. See you soon.
What's up, man? We are back, man. We are live, episode 54 of the Sip Smoke Sports Podcast. For everybody that's tuning in, man, we appreciate y'all. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Wow. So not this week coming up, but next week we'll start bringing people back.
Okay.
We'll talk about who we want to start with once we off the air. Astros won the World Series.
Woohoo!
I feel nothing.
Yeah, I'm not. That was sarcastic as shit.
Yeah,
hey, man. Third black manager.
Now that I like. That I like.
Thing, man.
It shouldn't have to be that way, but you know.
Oh, of course. But
that's just what it is over here.
I'll take a win when I get it.
Sure.
I love to see black excellence. So
Yeah.
But like we said, I mean, we saw the writing was on the wall. Man, me and Guns discussed it briefly on Friday. Houston is some base hitters. You got to out hit them to beat them. It's not how many times you can go yard. You got to outbeat. They put people on the bags and then they sit there and base hit you. And then their pitching staff is remarkable.
yeah, but that's a good strategy though.
It's always a good strategy.
Man, they're giving them dudes 10-yard cushions, the Rams were.
Mm-hmm.
Then they want to press when they get down in first and goal. Now you want to press.
Yeah, you want to switch to a nickel defense, and
Yeah, it's too late now.
Yeah. But again, that was bad defense. Listen, our listeners, yes, we're switching between sports randomly, but we are all perplexed by the defensive play calling of the LA Rams. It makes no sense how they played Tom Brady in this game in the fourth quarter. It makes zero sense.
Yeah,
it's mind-boggling.
when the Rams scored, I was sitting there like, well, that's too much time.
Way too much time.
And I'm
It was like 4:43 left on the clock when they scored.
No.
Nah, this is the last 2 minutes. I think he started with 1:46 left.
Oh yeah. After they,
146.
correct.
And I'm like, that's too much time, man. All these dudes got to do is catch the ball too.
After they
caught
kicked
the
that
ball.
field goal. After the Rams kicked that field goal, yeah, that was way too much.
It makes no sense to call a defense that way against somebody who breaks apart prevent defenses.
And going back to it, the Rams weren't they started out in that prevent and then they gave up that pass in the middle, which gave them a super, that was a big game. I don't know why they didn't adjust off of that shit.
Thank you.
Because I got it. The prevent, you want them to throw in the middle of the field.
Yeah.
But when you let them throw in the middle of the field and they go down, and they off one pass, they going down 35 yards, you fucked.
Again, I've always called the prevent defense the bend, don't break defense. If, it's a stupid goddamn plan.
You just give up too many yards like
exactly.
that. Exactly.
You could call the
At least when you're pressing, you go cover two on the backside,
right.
And then you go man press coverage, and you don't you tell them safeties if anything get behind you, I'ma fire you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right there.
Fuck out your ass.
But I'm just saying, you don't call a cover. You don't call a prevent defense and just let them get 20 yards, 30 yards.
Yeah,
now,
that's what I'm saying. You rush. You don't rush forward and get a receiver a 15, 20-yard cushion
garbage
after the ball starts snap.
And then, so then after they gave up that 35-yard reception, then they started giving up 5 yards here, 5 yards
on the outside.
Outside, because like you said, Guns, and I was watching it too. One side was giving 12.5 yards, the other side was giving 10.3. Man,
and then you're in a prevent defense that's letting people get out of bounds. It don't make no sense, yo.
Every coach in the league does it.
Yeah.
And for some, they succeed, and for others, they fail. And for those that fail, they give them bad reputations, man. Like he can't coach in the crunch.
Bro, I blame the coaches and the goddamn players. Even if you're a player and you're in a prevent, you don't let them get out of bounds.
Yeah.
You protect the sideline. That's the whole point of it. There you go. Football IQ.
Cooper Kupp kind of contributed to that because he slid.
Yeah.
That baseball slide, and not understanding. Hey, you know that when you that's giving yourself up, so that when you go into that slide is where they marking you down at. So
He's wore out, man. He's got to be tired of getting hit.
he is.
Oh yeah.
He is.
I think he's gonna leave LA. Unless
They
they
just re-signed him.
Without a quarterback, yeah.
They just re-signed him.
Did they? Oh, okay.
I'm
He's stuck.
pretty sure they locked Cooper Kupp down.
Oh, he's stuck, man. Well, like I said. But I'm just saying, again, football IQ, if you're in the prevent, you're not supposed to let them get past a certain amount of yards, and you're not supposed to let them get out of bounds to stop the clock. Again, it was just such terrible execution. It was hard for me to understand what are you thinking about as a coaching staff on running this against a player who's old, who can't fucking run. You might as well bring extra rushers. If you're gonna gamble on the prevent, knowing that he's gonna make a daggum pass or make a completion, you might as well bring an extra rusher.
Yeah.
Or two.
So again, Guns, you was right. He got a 3-year extension worth $80 million with 35 guaranteed up front.
Right.
But that don't begin until next season. So I mean until 2024. So
another team can eat that up.
he's still operating off his current contract.
So another team can eat that or offer him something better.
No.
Another team ain't eating that. That's because they don't kick in until next year. So that's 75 mil.
So they're gonna offer him something different.
They would have to offer him more.
Well, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Offer him something different.
Man, they're not gonna offer him no not more than what I mean. He's worth it, but let's rewind. Gunn said, is signing him, is trading for him going to be detrimental to what you've been building? For instance, y'all need a receiver in Dallas. Y'all need another receiver. Y'all need a lot of receivers in Dallas.
Just one.
So stop, Guns.
Because I hear your sarcasm in your fucking statement.
But you heard him jab too, right? Y'all need a lot of receivers. I'm giggling.
Hey, listen, I feel you hate, but I got you. Yes.
Yeah, I returned your favor.
So I haven't got a shot in yet. That's your second shot.
Nah, but that's just it, BA. You've been shooting yours in previous episodes, man.
And you shot
a
one
lot of time.
Well, don't live in the past, man. Don't live in the past.
Hey, you got the right to be petty and hold a grudge on this podcast and bring that shit back later.
Why you bring
Come on now?
All right, go ahead, G.
So that's just like, okay, so y'all go after Cooper Kupp. Y'all go after him. Y'all know the caliber player that he is. Are you willing to give up? Because you're going to have to give up some serious players and maybe 1 or 2 draft picks. Y'all going to have to give up some serious shit. So what if they say, we want this receiver, we'll take this receiver, he's mediocre, but then we want this on defense and this and one of your running backs.
No, Cowboys not gonna do it. But I'm just saying, but a team that needs a receiver, which are several teams in the league, and it's a lot to name, but let's just keep it simple. A team in the league that needs a receiver of Cooper Kupp stature, they will give up what they got to give up.
But are they going to destroy the team to get him?
I don't think so. I think they will just restructure some contracts and get him. You're muted. Guns, you're muted, man. Thumbs up. You turned your mic off. We can barely hear you.
Hold up.
Yeah, we got you right there.
Now you muted yourself again. We can't hear you.
You muted.
Eddie.
There you go.
Hey. How am I still muted?
There you go.
There you go. You good?
Now we hear you,
Don't
I
touch
didn't
shit.
do shit.
Okay, just don't touch anything.
bruh. Before you was sounding like somebody
Anyway.
turned the radio station.
You had your string tied to the can to the speaker. Just don't touch the can.
I already did. What was we talking about?
Cooper Cup.
Cooper Cup.
And Cooper
Yeah.
Cup doing what?
Another team picking them up.
I forgot what I was
said-
about to say.
The
Okay,
same,
so I said-
the same situation with Aaron Rodgers going to the 49ers. BA said restructure. And I'm saying no, it's gonna kill the team.
Right. So if a team who really needed that receiver, that playmaker, would pick him up, restructure other players' contracts
Oh,
with
I
more
know what I was
guaranteed
about to
money.
But they gotta be
and
willing to
bring the dude
restructure.
in.
They gotta
Okay,
be
so-
willing to restructure.
say. Here's what I'll say.
Okay.
If a team takes on the only type of teams I see trading for a Cooper Cup are teams that are already in position to win a Super Bowl that really don't need draft picks.
Right.
That's
I agree.
it.
I agree.
That's it. Because I'm pretty sure he ain't gonna go from a Super Bowl winning team in the Rams to the Browns like
Right.
Amari
Exactly.
Cooper.
But with that, and just to jump on what he was saying, so that's also the players that you got on your team now currently, in order to sign a Cooper Cup, they gotta want to restructure. You talking about restructuring deals?
Right.
They gotta want to do that.
And
Are
they-
they not
and-
willing
and
to give
I'm
up
telling you,
15, 20 mil a season for you to go get this guy? But what are you going to give me on the back end of that?
it's draft picks
No, I'm talking
because they
about.
don't need them.
I'm talking about if I'm on a team and they're talking about trading for Guns, who's a top receiver in the NFL,
Right.
but I'm getting
And
money,
I am.
and they come to me and say, "Hey, we want to restructure your deal so that we can go get this guy." If I'm that selfish asshole, fuck no.
Well,
I'm not
okay.
restructuring because
I
what
got
are you
it.
going to give me on the back end? What am
But
I
let's
going to?
say- But let's say you're okay. Let's say it's something like I'm gonna use it. With team we are talking about, like the Jets. The Jets are buying into what Saleh is doing. So let's say the Jets trade for Cooper for Cup, right? And they say, all right, listen, this is the last key that we need for us to go to the next level. These dudes are bought in. So it's going to be people that's going to restructure the contract to get guaranteed money against their current contract, because guaranteed money, that's how they restructure contracts in the league.
So okay, I hear what you're saying, but I just don't see it happening. There's a lot of selfish individuals, and if I do restructure my contract, what am I going to get in return?
We getting into salary cap stuff and we don't know all them numbers and shit. And I ain't trying to
Exactly.
get into all of those numbers.
But I just think that if you are bought into the system and you're getting your money and they come at you saying we're going to restructure your contract now, yeah, you had $10 million guaranteed. Now we're going to give you $30 million guaranteed up front for the first year with yada, yada, yada for the remaining years. They gonna take that shit because, again, it's almost because you're bought into what the system is going on. You know what the team is capable of, and you know what you can do if you get this extra player that's a weapon, a proven weapon.
I mean, we can argue. We can not argue. We can discuss this shit all night, but
Sure.
Cleveland did it. They got Martin.
man, Cleveland sold they soul.
Exactly. They did with Deshaun Watson and Amari Cooper.
Dumpster fire.
Exactly. But again, teams will do the shit to get a caliber player like, all right, let's say Derrick Henry said, somebody comes to Derrick Henry let's say Kansas City says, I want Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry, we want you to come to our team. We're willing to give you A, B, and C.
Wow.
And then restructure other people's contracts. Like Mahomes was restructured, Kelce restructured, and now they got Derrick Henry.
I don't know if you could just go down the line and restructure everybody's contract to make one contract.
Yes, you can. They do it all the time. Every year.
But that player has to be willing to take that.
I think you can only restructure. I think you can only restructure that one player's contract. Because like when they restructured Jimmy G's contract, they didn't have to restructure nobody else's contract.
Well, because Jimmy G's making the most money.
They just paid Debo.
Yeah. And Jimmy G said, I will restructure my contract to keep Debo.
No, they restructured his contract so he could stay there.
So who can say
there was no choice between Debo and Jimmy G. Are you fucking kidding me?
No, I'm not saying
it's a choice. Right now?
I'm not saying it's a choice. I'm just saying Jimmy G.
Oh, you said Jimmy G restructured his contract so the 49ers could keep Debo.
Yes.
No, that is inaccurate. They were going to trade Jimmy G. They were going to pay Debo regardless.
Again, that's what I'm saying. Jimmy G restructured his contract to stay on the team and agreed to pay Debo because he knows I got a goddamn number one receiver.
You don't get it. You don't get it, D8.
What he's saying
they was going to pay Debo and they was going to get rid of fucking Jimmy G.
To keep his job, he restructured his contract.
But that's to keep his job.
That was to stay in San Francisco.
Yes.
Until he found the spot where he wanted to go.
So
please believe me, the 49ers was going to trade that dude. It had nothing to do with Debo's contract. Zero.
But it had to do with him willing to give up money to stay.
Well, the only reason Jimmy G really didn't get traded is because of that surgery, because they was going to trade him to Carolina.
Man, you can't trade it.
And we was probably going to end up with Christian McCaffrey anyway if we did that.
Okay.
But Jimmy G restructured his contract because after the shoulder surgery, they couldn't find anybody to take him. So he restructured his contract to stay there since they couldn't find nobody to take him, and he just be an overpriced backup.
No, I got it. I got what you're saying, but I mean, like for example, Dak restructured his contract to keep Zeke to make sure Zeke got paid.
But he wanted to do it.
Sure. Yeah, exactly. Sure. Because he bought into the system.
I keep saying Jimmy G contract didn't have shit to do with Debo's. Because if they had their choice, they would get rid of Jimmy G in a heartbeat. They don't want it. Dallas didn't want to get rid of Dak or Zeke. 49ers wanted to get rid of Jimmy G.
But let's say, but what happens if Zach don't restructure his contract? Then what?
What happens if who?
If Dak don't restructure his contract, or Dak,
if Dak doesn't agree to restructure his contract, then they're going to go back. They're going to go back to
they franchised him.
Yeah, they'll go back to Ezekiel Elliott and be like, "Okay, dude."
Well, no, they the franchise Dak.
Yep, this is what we're doing.
Or would they franchise? But I got it. But I'm just saying,
Zeke was already paid. They the franchise Dak.
But what I'm saying is that shows the level of commitment of the player, regardless of the financial hit or miss, that they are bought into keeping the team together with their weapons.
I got it. But that's not the case with Jimmy G. Jimmy G didn't want to go to the Commanders either.
Oh, okay. Okay. He wanted to stay with San Fran because he has Kittle. He has Debo Samuel.
But he wasn't going to be the starter. That's just it.
Oh, Okay. But
He wasn't
again,
supposed to
to
be the
guarantee him a spot on a Super Bowl caliber team, he wasn't going to leave. He was willing to restructure his contract to keep the team intact and keep weapons there.
No, he didn't want to go to the Redskins. You keep saying it like Jimmy G is Tom Brady.
I'm not saying like Tom
so
Brady.
we can keep
I'm
Debo.
not saying Jimmy
I'll
G's Tom
restructure
Brady.
my contract.
I'm just saying he bought into the system. And he knows the winning team.
No, he didn't. BA, he didn't.
He didn't want to go to those teams that they was looking at.
He didn't want to go to those
trading him
teams.
to. So he figured he stay in San Francisco. I'll restructure, stay here in San Francisco until there's another team that is going to
I might want to go to.
That is going to need me, that I want to go to.
Because he's got to agree. They gave him a no trade clause. He's got to agree to the team that they want to go, that they want to send him to.
Exactly.
Right.
It had nothing to do with nobody else's contract. The only motherfucker that was supposed to be gone this summer was Jimmy G.
Well, Jimmy G's obviously a terrible example of what I was trying to make, but okay.
Yeah, he really is.
He's a terrible example.
And you were getting mad because we didn't agree with you.
I'm just saying, Jimmy G's a terrible example.
He was getting mad, wasn't he, G? Like y'all get what I'm saying. No, we get what you're saying. We get what you're saying, but you giving Jimmy G too much credit. That's what I should have said. You giving Jimmy G too much credit, saying that if he didn't restructure his contract,
fuck Jimmy G.
he like if Jimmy G didn't restructure his contract, then they was gonna get rid of Debo. Hell no.
Well, it was an example, not a fact. But all right, I got you. Fuck Jimmy G.
I can't let you put that out there like that.
But now I don't like Jimmy G. Now I can't,
and that's fine. Shit, I don't like him either.
Messed up my whole analogy, but all right. Fuck Jimmy G. Asshole.
You was better off somebody else.
Shit.
But yeah,
Where were we? Shit, what else we got coming up besides the Monday night game that we all said the Ravens was gonna win? Oh, Mark Andrews is out. That's Lamar Jackson's number one receiver.
Mm-hmm.
Although he's a tight end, he's out.
Ain't gonna be a whole lot of running.
Deja's asking me questions right now. No, Deja keeps asking me questions. Talking about do y'all think I'm nice?
You?
Yeah, me.
I ain't got no problem with you.
There you go.
Who said that?
Why are you trying to come?
Gun said it. I know Gun said it, but he the only one who replied.
Well, he can't see your face, so
I don't want him to see. But he the only one who replied. Of course, he gonna have your back.
All right, well,
no, it ain't that. I mean, he act mean, but he really ain't mean. He just talking like shit.
Mean.
He probably mean to you because you probably asking him for money or something.
When I hear him in here, he be spazzing.
You supposed to be out the house, but yet you still living at home. So yeah, he probably mean to you.
Way earlier.
Oh, I missed it already.
Well, no, not way earlier today, but it was way early in the podcast where I had people attacking me about the Cowboys. Yeah, so now we're talking about regular season football.
Oh, okay. So there's no more Cowboys involved.
Who was attacking you?
Because G is he's an Eagles fan.
Oh yeah, y'all always gonna go at it. Yeah.
I didn't attack nobody.
Listen. She talked about when we used to go at it in the beginning.
Oh.
Yeah, because I was gonna make a TikTok of my daddy going off on y'all and post y'all podcast online.
That's true.
So you was gonna post a lie and make
I
it
was
look
gonna
like
promote it, but
make it look like he punking us down.
No, I was gonna make it funny.
That's what it's.
How do you make that funny?
Because my daddy's crazy, so I was gonna show that my daddy. Crazy
we all crazy.
Podcast.
We probably be sitting here yelling with him.
See, I didn't get to record it yet because I was gonna sneak in here and try to record him.
PA face, man. What the fuck is going on here, man?
Because she a damn nerd. Get your 24-year-old nerd ass out of here.
Oh, don't be mean to me.
Shut the hell up and get out of here. America, that's how you gotta talk to your kids.
Not a thing in your house.
when they old enough to pay taxes, hey, that's how you talk. Get the hell up out of here. Go chew on a sock in your room. I don't give a shit. Leave me the fuck alone. I'm not trying to be the next TikTok star.
I know that's right.
Bruh. We're gonna do a wings challenge. And I agreed to it, but you know.
A wings challenge. Who can eat the hottest wing?
Yeah, you know, like the hot ones. Have you ever seen the hot ones?
Yeah, you have fun with that, man.
Oh, it's gonna be terrible. Because I'm not gonna have no water. We ain't gonna have no milk.
You're not supposed to.
It's gonna be whiskey.
And if you keeping it really gangster, you tell a motherfucker you can't even lick your lips.
Mm-hmm. And I'm doing bonus. So you gotta pop the whole thing in your mouth after dipping it and whatever. I'm gonna take it to a whole nother level with it.
I watched a dude, man, when I went out to Huachuca for a school, man. And his name was Steve.
Mm-hmm.
We was at Buffalo Wild Wings. You know the Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yes, sir.
You know where it is.
Yes,
you done been to Huachuca. You done been to Huachuca. You know where the Buffalo Wild Wings is. So we there, and he ordered the hottest wings on the menu, man. Mm-hmm. I'm like, dude, you're fucking out of your mind. He's an Eagles fan too. Worked at Quantico. I'm like, dude, you out of your mind, man. That dude ate one, man. That dude was fiery red, man. I mean, that dude was.
I made it. I ate it.
That dude.
I made it.
What, a ghost pepper?
It wasn't ghost pepper. It was
I tell y'all, I'm gonna put how hot it was on y'all mind. Picture y'all on a team, any team in any sport, and y'all name them El Diablo.
Ooh.
And your uniforms is red. That's how red this dude was trying to eat them wings. I said, man, if you don't stop, you're gonna be pissing out your ass later.
All right, so check this out. So the hot ones, they actually sell kits of the hot sauces that they use that you can do at home. And so people been doing these different YouTube. No, they actually sell
to do the actual shit. Okay.
Yeah, they actually sell the sauces that they, you know, it's like $110 for all 8 sauces, or 10 or whatever it is. So you can get it and buy it from them, and you can do the videos yourself. So I'm gonna do it because she kept on talking shit. She keep talking shit. So in the next couple of weeks, we doing it.
Do it with her?
Before Thanksgiving, me and her doing this hot wing challenge.
Oh, okay.
I'm doing nuggets, but I'm taking it to a different level. We gonna have a dab of every of these hot sauces in there. Even after I cook the hot wings with the sauce on it, it's gonna be a dab right there to dab in there to make it even more to pop in your mouth.
Yeah.
There ain't no hiding. There ain't no bullshit. And we're gonna do it online. And like I said again, I'm gonna watch her crumble because she thinks that she can make it. Nah. Deja she's softer than Charmin. She's softer than them bears y'all see on that commercial singing and wiping their ass with the Charmin. She's softer than them. She's softer than baby shit. So it's gonna be my great pleasure to destroy my daughter on internet, on TikTok, social media, whatever. But I might expand it to where I send it to everybody. You know, like I send one to Guns and we do it. I send one to G, we do it. Send one.
I ain't doing no challenge,
bro.
You don't say no shit like that.
My skin can't take that, bro. Not with this eczema. I can't do no shit like that. That'll fuck me up.
Really?
More. Yeah, more than likely. Yeah, hot shit don't agree with my skin, man.
Okay, I wouldn't do it to you.
I eat anything super spicy or spicy, period. I gotta be at home.
Oh, you be at home?
But I'm not doing it because I got I can't eat it. I got IBS. That shit'll fuck me up. I'll be in the hospital, yo.
Yeah, you be. Yeah, man. Everybody ain't. We get, man. Nobody
Bro.
trying to be on TikTok. You try to be
Neither
TikTok
am I, 'cause
famous.
everything out for sale. But she was, again, I'm too competitive. Don't talk
At
shit.
my
to me.
age, for some shit like that, some shit that might kill me, that shit might kill you, man.
How my stomach is set up is got a checking in the savings.
Hey, y'all know we gonna talk about this, right?
USA, let's go,
I
baby.
tell y'all to get into it, man. If you ain't never watched the World Cup,
Right.
hey, man, this is how I watched 1994 when it was in the United States, man. I watched it for the first time, man, and I fell in love with soccer. Like, I knew this guy growing up when I used to play AAU ball. I used to play against him. He was from Tulsa. He would miss basketball tournaments to go play soccer. And I'm like, man, what the fuck? Fuck you doing? But once I watched it, I was like, oh, this shit is cool. Because they do with their feet what we do with our hands. I'm like, this shit is cool. So, I really got into it. Our first game was against Wales in the pool play, man. I'm so ready for this. I'm ready, man. I love watching the World Cup. And then the Women's World Cup is next year, next summer.
Yeah, but my problem with the World Cup is the racism on that side of the world. Like, they open with it and they loud.
Yeah, it's racism is a big problem in soccer. Well, it's a big problem in any sport that where blacks
Overseas.
dominated.
Yeah, but it's just
Where blacks
it's bad,
dominate the
man.
sport. Yeah, this shit. Look at the NBA. Hell, the NFL. Any sport where black people dominate that sport. Hell yes, racism in it.
But it ain't it's not overt like it is overseas. Because again, Martin
I
Luther
beg to
King
differ, bro.
Listen, Martin Luther King never went overseas to fight for freedom.
Yeah,
So
I
again,
agree.
I'm just saying bruh, when they were sitting there having
Oh
signs,
no, go ahead. Yeah.
monkey, all this other bullshit they were talking about black players, I'm telling you, man, that's the only problem.
Yeah, it's
That guy
bad,
with soccer,
BA.
Like, dude,
I
y'all not
agree.
doing enough to stop this fucking racist goddamn banner when you in a stadium full of with over 100,000 people in the goddamn stadium, and you got racist ass signs, and they saying all this racist shit to
I agree.
players.
I agree, man.
I got a problem with it.
I agree. It is bad. It is bad in soccer, man. I remember they made this Italian soccer player Balotelli. They talked about him so bad, man. They had that dude crying, man. He's one of the best players in the world, and they had that dude crying, man. But I mean,
bro, I can't watch it. I can't support it until you change it. Until you change the culture, I can't support that shit.
but it's like, we could do a whole documentary, a podcast on this shit because the NBA and the NFL and baseball and hockey have their issues, bro.
But they
All
will
of
really
them.
remove any fucking bullshit like that out of the fucking stadium. Not soccer. They let them cats stay in there doing that shit.
Well, a lot of
Well,
times
let me
it
ask you
comes
this
from the
question.
players.
Let me ask you this question. Why is what's his name still not a quarterback in the NFL?
Cool.
Mr. Neil Kaepernick.
Man, he too old now, man. I ain't worried about Cap no more.
Yeah, listen,
I'm
listen.
just
Too old now.
You want to talk about the Kaepernick thing? I think it's
I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah,
Go
I know.
ahead,
it's
though.
a two-way
Go
thing,
ahead.
man. It's a
Yeah,
two-way
y'all go
thing,
ahead.
yo. That dude has opportunity to come back in the league, and he talk about, I don't want to do it there. I'm gonna do it here. At the last fucking minute, that I'm telling you, I don't understand that dude. I don't
Sure,
understand his
but-
motivation or what he's trying to do.
How did
But
he
we-
get there in the first place, though, man?
Well, I got it. In the first place, he was kneeling and protesting. I understand that. But when he had an opportunity to come back in the league and they set up a whole training thing
But
for
he
you,
never shouldn't have been out of the league. That's what
I
I'm
agree.
saying.
I agree.
They
But
blackballed that man.
I agree.
But
But when they say they set up, it was 26 NFL teams and scouts in Atlanta Stadium, and all of a sudden you say, nope, I want to do it 30 miles down the highway at a high school goddamn
but
field.
they still blackballed that man.
Yeah.
Again,
I don't think they was gonna do anything with him that day either.
It was a circus. That's it. They just put on a show. The NFL
Make
put
it
on
look
the
like
show.
they was trying, and
Exactly.
they really wasn't, man.
They
really wasn't.
The NFL put
Hey,
on.
well, we'll call you. Don't call us.
Yeah,
I disagree.
man. The NFL is my NFL. All American sports where like Gunn said, there's African is dominantly African Americans. It's a step and fetch it show. Look at the reporter in Georgia or the whatever in Georgia that told LeBron James shut up and dribble.
Yeah,
that's all they give a fuck about. You know what I'm saying? So
Anyway.
racism is it's in every sport.
yeah.
But it's bad in soccer. I agree.
It's super
I
bad
agree.
in soccer.
But soccer is so overt. It's fucking sick, man.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
It's so-
I mean, you know, the soccer federation been corrupt for a while. And they still trying to clean that up.
Right.
All I'm talking about is USA playing Wales, man.
Oh well, yeah. I'm hoping USA make it. I mean,
Yeah. I can't wait. I love watching soccer, man. All politics aside, I love watching it. I like this young squad we got. I know he gonna leave some people off that I really want to be on there, like a Jossie Zardes, and I have to see who else. But I like the way this team plays because this team is not super basic. I like the 2002 team, but this team is even more charismatic, and they try a lot more give and goes, and you know they do a lot more combinations to set each other up to score. Hopefully, we'll have a full squad with Gio Reyna and Gio Reyna. I know Pulisic is going to be there. Weston McKennie. I want to see who we start in goal, whether it's the black dude Horvath or his name might be Nell. I can't remember his last name. We just it's a lot of questions that we got to answer, and we got 15 days to do so because that game is in 2 weeks.
Then they said they're going to announce the team on Tuesday.
Well, they already got the pool set up. We play them on the 21st of November.
No, I'm
It'll
talking
be
about
in the afternoon because they playing in
USA
Qatar.
squad. Did they announce the squad already?
They haven't announced it yet. I tried to look it up, but
that's the one they said they weren't going to release until Tuesday, Wednesday.
Where they playing?
Then, yeah, I'll be looking for it, man. I guarantee they probably ain't gonna have Jossie Zardes on there, and Jossie Zardes sets them up for a lot of goals. They probably have Ferreira. I'm hoping they have Haji Wright on there up front as well, along with PK.
Where they playing?
It's in Qatar, Doha.
Okay.
Doha, Qatar.
Okay.
That's why they're doing it That's why they're doing it in November, like during the winter, because it's too hot over there in the summer. So they pushed it back to November. I wish I was over there, man. You know, we got a base over there.
Well, how many?
They probably giving out free tickets.
But they playing in the States though too, so
nah, they just playing in Doha, Qatar. Nah, it's in 26. I think they playing in North America, all in North America, Canada, United States, and Mexico.
Stadium, so.
Yeah. Anyway, I can't wait, man. I'm ready. I'll be fully engaged watching this year. I like what Greg Berhalter is doing with the team too. He's allowing them to go to work on their footwork, work on their handling, their passing. They just ain't out there basic, kick it here, kick it here, kick it here. You know, I done watched some teams workers and showed how much better they are than us. But I think this team can do a little damage. I think we can get to the knockout stage, and I think we can do some damage in the knockout stage.
Yeah.
All right, cool. We talked about World Cup. I'm good. We'll talk about it some more. Let's see. Anything y'all got?
I ain't got much, man. I'm about to shut it down because I got to drive to Houston in the morning. So,
yeah, you and me both.
Okay, so cool. Then we can. So we can do that. Then we'll go ahead and shut it down. That way y'all can go get some rest, man.
Hey, where are you going to Houston?
Galveston.
Episode 55.
I'll tell you when we end it.
Will air Wednesday, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. We'll talk about the Monday night game. We'll get into some other stuff.
Ooh,
upcoming NFL games. For everybody who tuned in tonight to episode 54, we appreciate y'all tuning in. Tune in to episode 55 on Wednesday, the Sip Smoke Sports Podcast. I'm Smurf Dog for G and BA. We'll holler at y'all.